Mr. Hammond, I think we're back in business. Aloha, my friends! Welcome back to my Minecraft channel. My name is Sacred Lotus, and welcome back to another adventure here on the Simply Java server. As you can see, our previous adventure here very successful. We got our wings, and I think I've properly recovered from my technical issues here recently. So for those of you who may have missed it and all the tweets and stuff about it, I recently had some trouble with my editing software, which means I couldn't get last episode's video out on time. So in its place, so I said I'll tweet it out and also put a message here on the channel, which I've now taken down, telling folks that I have to postpone the release of that week's video, and in its place I did a live stream here on YouTube to try and make up for that loss. So, and in that live stream we built a smelter, which we are going to need. I had wanted to include the building of this in today's episode, but I looked back over the footage, I wasn't happy with it. Not to mention when I was because I live record a lot on stream. I wasn't in my usual spot for streaming. I was just all over the place for recordings. Since coming back from the end, I planted the chorus flowers, and made a little sand and rock garden, and actually looked at my map in the house. It actually looks a little bit like a Pop-Tart on the map, which is really cool, and makes me want Pop-Tarts. And we don't get a wide variety of Pop-Tarts where I live, being from the UK and all. So the next point I want to make is I've got a smelter, and also want to add a couple other farms. I want to be able to make dyes and stuff, so we're going to do all the dye related farms today. Also, I also have a project I want to get done over on Spawn Island, which is a bit more my style build wise, away from all the nitty gritty farms. As we need a respawn area. We need a nice place for people to respawn in. So I plan to build a little inn there on Spawn Island. I've made up a little list of farms that we're going to need if we're going to have all the naturally occurring dyes. So we've got cactus farm, cocoa beans, flower farm, ink farm, and the atoll flower farm. I don't even know if that's a thing. I think that's a thing, but I'll have to do some more research on that one. So that's probably going to be the last one to do. Also, I'm going to need to do some research on the ink farm as well, because I've only ever looked up this one. And these two I think we'll tackle first, because these two can be set up manually, so there wouldn't be too much involved in making sure these are doable. I've set up the cactus farm and the cocoa bean farm. So while they are growing and such, we can go about organizing a flower farm, which I think I'm gonna put right here. There's a couple of things I need to gather for it, which I think I will do on a live stream. If you ended up being there on the live stream, please make sure that you say hello in the comments. I love to hear from my viewers. And if you ended up missing it, don't worry, I stream quite often over on Twitch. My link is in the description box, so you don't miss out on future ones. So let me gather the supplies and we will get started. Okay, so in between resource gathering for the farms, I figured I'd take a break from that and start work on the inn. I've got all kinds of bits and pieces for it, so I'm about ready to go. But I'm going to do a slight bit of terraforming on the front here, but I am ready to go. I've said that multiple times now, so let's kick this into time lapse. main construction of the spawn island inn is done. Only last thing to do for it is put a name plaque on it. Spawn inn. So let me give you guys a quick tour. There's still some interior work needing done, but main construction is finished. So we got the parlor here with an area set aside for a kitchen and bar. Probably make this little corner into a cupboard. And I'll probably set out a couple of chairs and some tables. We've got a side door here leading to a small patch of grass. I'm thinking a beer garden or something. Put some hedges around. Such. We go up the stairs. We've got the first floor, which has 4 rooms for guests. Plenty of space. I could put quite a few beds in here. Some of these could be shared rooms as well. This one has a small balcony. I'm debating on whether to leave this open or have some doors here. Still debating on whether to go through with that. And now we go upstairs again. There's a set of stairs at the back to the private suite. Because like all good landlords of pubs, majority of them used to live above the establishment. So there's a living space, an area for a bedroom, and they've got a very luxurious little balcony looking over just this little corner of the shopping district, and which is a mighty fine view, if I do say so myself. And you know me, I'm all about that good view. So I'm happy to leave this for now, and we'll head back over to the base and start work on those farms. So you may notice a slight change to my appearance and the condition of my hotbar. There was an incident earlier today. I logged in to set up for recording for a future video. And as I was preparing to make a good lineup for the intro, the server had a restart while I was mid-flight over our Spring District for our Easter event, and I had trouble logging back in after that. I logged in, I managed to render back in after logging in after the restart. I landed in water, and after that I struggled to log back in. So when I logged back in, so I left it for a bit, came back, and when I logged back in, I died upon entry and lost everything. My armor, my tools, and my wings. Anything else that was on me was trivial things I could get more of those, but everything, all the armor, all the tools, the wings, everything I worked hard for is gone. The server ate it. So we are back in, sorry to say, luckily my diamond chest plates were safely tucked away. But we are having to, you know, carry on with our Minecraft lives with what we got currently. There's not a lot I can do about it. And I don't feel comfortable taking liberties. I mean, I'm an admin on the server, but I don't feel comfortable taking liberties and, you know, like, like, because I know there are ways of getting lost belongings back, but I don't feel comfortable taking those kind of liberties. So we're just gonna carry on with our time and get on with the rest of our lives. With that said, we're back at the base after we finished main construction of Spawn Inn. We're pretty much ready to go on the flower farm, because I'm pretty sure I only, because after the mishap of today, I only feel like doing the flower farms. So I'm gonna do this one. I'm gonna see if I can do the 2 tall one as well. I'm not sure how to go about putting that together, because I still need to do some research. So I'm gonna get some more stuff in my inventory, get my hotbar a little bit more tightly, and I will bring you back in when we're ready to go. First, we're gonna dig out a 11 by 10 hole trench. We fill in the trench with our building block of choice. I'm just gonna do cobblestone. It's just the easiest thing to grab hold of. Then on the shorter side, this side, I think, we're gonna go to this side. On the shorter end, we're gonna dig out a 2x1 pit. We'll add in some building blocks here, and we'll repeat the same on the other side. Okay, now we grab the pistons. And we put them on face this way. They should face towards the cobblestone in the middle. Okay, now I get the observers, the note blocks, and some redstone dust. Make sure the observer is facing into the note block. Okay, I think we then need to, I also want to quickly test it. Make sure the things are gonna work. Make sure we add the redstone in the back of both sides. Do that and that. There you go. Excellent. 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, somewhere about here. I'm gonna dig a trench, dig a small hole, put the fencer, we cover up the hole. We cover that up. And 3. Want to dig a small trench beneath. Okay, we need to grab the hoppers and the other observers. That's a little bit here. I think we need to put an observer here and an observer here. Oh, that didn't quite go in the right orientation there. There. Now we just need to fill this with bone meal. Actually, no. What we need to do is put the hoppers along here like so. And we do that. That's enough. I've actually made too many, which is always a good thing. And now you can put on a little hopper, a chest here full of bone meal, and it should do its job. Okay, now we doesn't appear to be working. Why aren't you working? That would explain things. Okay, let's try again. We'll just keep that open. Okay, so I looked back at the tutorial I've been following for this. Um, I'll leave a link for that in the description box for you guys. Apparently I have this observer the wrong way round. So that way? No. Let's. Where's my pickaxe on? It's over here. Yes, I've got a pocket full of bone meal. that up it that way. I think that's right now. Put the hopper back, and that should work now. In theory. Let's yes. There we go. And yeah, they only got dandelions and poppies out of that. Which is okay. We don't need all the dyes. But it's enough to get us started in terms of all the dyes. So I'm happy with this. I just at the tutorial asked to put a fence around this. I'm guessing so nothing escapes. So let me tidy up here, and I'll get that sorted. The fence is on. I'm thinking I might put some hedges around here to sort of make it look a bit neater. Just on the sides here, maybe. It shouldn't move or anything, as long as they don't touch the pistons and stuff. And we should have. So yeah, I'm gonna go. Let's go grab some leaves, and we'll get to that. Back with the leaves now. We're just gonna put some things here, maybe a few things here. Do. Save some of these flowery ones for the other side too. That should still work without interfering, but it's nice and pretty now. Also put some over here. There we go. All pretty and nice, right? We need to still be able to click the note block, so we should maybe uncover that though. Maybe we can have it like that, hanging over. There we go. That still does its job. I want to put a couple of these flowers down as well. We like flowers. Flowers are so pretty. I mean, the leaves have flowers too, but the ground likes flowers too. Okay, so that is our flower farm done. We just need to do the 2 tall one, and that's us done for the day. And after that, we'll get back to the inn. All right, so I decided to build this off camera. I just decided, as I don't have enough materials to make more than 1 unit, so I think when I want a particular flower from the 2 tall ones, I just swap it out and add things in manually. Basically, that is basically all our farm's done for today. To finish off the video, I want to show you the progress we made on the Spawn Inn interior. I'm really excited to show you what we got up to. We're back at Spawn. I've just finished up adding the finishing touches to the inn. There's only a couple of things I need to add, but I'll need to ask my server mates for that, because this is a community building, so folks won't mind donating blocks and stuff. But I've finished the dining room / like living space for people staying here. Let's see, we've got some cozy chairs by the fire. Got a pot of stew that's just warming by the fire, so people can just help themselves if they're hungry. Got some tables here, people can sit and have some food. Of course, they can eat anywhere they want, of course, if they're guests here. But some might decide they fancy eating at the table. We also got a wide open kitchen, so that the cook's got plenty of space to run back and forth, and there's still room for the barman or the barmaids to serve drinks and stuff. Got some cups or beakers or what do you call them? Steins. Also got some mushrooms on the counter for adding to stews. Got another boiling pot of stew. Not quite sure what kind of soup this is, but it's soup. Barrels and kegs of ales and mead. And over here we've got a banquet table, freshly cooked food. We've got some bread and some fish, some potatoes and some pork chops. Yum yum. I haven't done anything with the garden yet, but I can do that later. But here, I'm just going to show you one of the small bedrooms. Got one with a hearth, has a nice carpet, got a hearth rug, and a double bed and a single twin bed. Excellent for family coming to stay. Also have a twin room some twin rooms over here with some single beds. We've got some barrels for bedside tables so people put their belongings away. Got some coat hooks on the wall for people hanging up the coats. There's some storage closets over here and over here. The room with the balcony has doors now on the balcony access. Some of the beds have different colour sheets. Go up to the private suite. Got fancy lanterns lighting the way. It's quite cozy. And here we've got some fancy. This is reserved, a reserved room. I've got a nice double bed, bedside cabinet, a jukebox in the corner. There's a jukebox downstairs in the bar, but this is a newer model. I've got some cups, or they could be speakers, I don't know. Got a fancy wardrobe, another big pot of stew in case they get hungry. Got cabinets for supplies, and a fancy stove, a big open fire, nice big table in case they have friends over. Nothing much here on the balcony though, but there's furniture in storage should they want to use it. Yeah, that is basically it, guys. The Spawn Inn is fully done, with exception to the garden, which I'm in no rush to complete. But I'll probably put some hedges up right on here, and some garden chairs. I'll show you what it looks like the next time we swing by here. But that is where I'm going to have to call it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and also a little heads up, for those of you who've been keeping up with my series, I may have mentioned in a previous video that I've been out of work for a couple of months, and I've recently been offered a new job, so uploads may become a bit spontaneous over the next couple of weeks while I'm settling into my new role. So little heads up there, but I will promise to try and get my videos out as much as I possibly can, because I'm not too sure what my routine is going to end up being. Once again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye everyone.